Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Just when you thought your day couldn't get any crazier, this girl, I think she was a teenager. She shot somebody at McDonald's. I'm guessing one of the workers because her order was wrong. What's up with? I understand having a wrong order, but I don't know about that one.
What,
No, I saw everything. I saw everything when she shot the girl and everything. I told her.
This entire case started inside a McDonald's on a quiet December afternoon. But what happened in the next few minutes would leave one woman dead, three sisters in police custody, and an entire family shattered forever.
You killed somebody over an order?
I know you do. I know you do.
You just gotta calm down, stop crying, everything gonna be okay.
If the way you can call everything like.
On the 23rd of December 2023, officers were called to the McDonald's on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, where the scene was already chaotic. Witnesses were shaken, employees were crying, and the victim, Tamanika Woods, a mother of four in her 30s, was being rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound that would soon take her life.
Over McDonald's or whatever though? Oh man.
park in front of it. Skirt. Oh, yes, sir.
Shot this girl over some damn food.
Bro, damn.
What,
No, I saw everything. I saw everything when she shot the girl and everything. I told her.
oh, okay.
Appreciate you.
What you need? What you need, sir?
One of them work here. The other one provided CPR before EMS got here. Probably gonna get their name in a minute.
QRV1.
The fact that you gotta work at these fast food restaurants with vest on, with an AR-15, with a sidearm, like come on, with helmets, like you gotta. Oh, that's that's why I don't like working. I couldn't do no fast food because of stuff like this.
According to early witness accounts, the situation started as a verbal argument between the victim and three sisters, including 19-year-old Tanaya Evans. Voices were raised. Hands were moving. Nobody could even agree on what the argument was truly about. But what everyone remembered was the sudden shift from words to violence. Inside the McDonald's office, officers reviewed surveillance footage.
Is there another angle?
Yeah. I think it's telling me which
Like literally, like right in front of the door. Like where everybody's standing right now. Is there a camera there?
Hey, my bad, everybody in this video. Hey, don't come in here with these bike
Once
questions.
the officer reviewed the CCTV, they had what they wanted, and all three sisters were brought into custody, all to be interrogated separately. Here's what the first sister had to say.
What's your name? Who? Marlo? 1 second. Spell your first name for me.
I'm here asking
M-A-L-O.
that crazy bike question.
What's your last name?
Like, quit, get off here, man.
And what's your date of birth?
Oh.
Where you stay?
Where do I stay?
You said missing?
You get a moderator, block him. I heard whoever it is.
Hold on 1 second.
You said 154 Cortez?
Gordon Tennis. G-O-R. That's where I keep my own stuff from.
It looks slow.
24.
24, looking slow with a bonnet. Out there looking just slow.
So there was
Wonder how your hair look.
a situation that transpired at the McDonald's off of
I ain't
Ralph
heard
and
shit.
Gill.
But I am.
And you was there during that time. What happened out there?
Why y'all do that,
Led
man?
to this event?
From the beginning, so we were in the drive-thru line, ordering food, trying to place 2 orders through the drive-thru. One for cash, one for card. They informed us that since they're short on staff, that they're only, I'm doing straight from like, I don't want to miss nothing.
Okay, I appreciate that.
They informed us that they're short staffed, we can only do 1, so we put all our orders together, then we went to the window. Our order wasn't complete when we got to the window. We were trying to tell the lady we wanted to add more food to the order. And she explained to us that she's new, because it seemed like they had, the lady who first took our order seemed like she had a little attitude or whatever. So when we went to the window, it was a different lady, and she explained to us, oh, we're sorry, I'm sorry, I'm new to working or whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, we all understand, because at first we thought it was attitude or whatever. So we paid for our food, went to the second window to receive our food, and we looked in our bags, didn't have everything in it. So we went inside to tell them with our receipt and let them know that all our food was not in our bags. So, fast food people don't like remaking their food or whatever. So I guess they seemed like they were a little, attitude or whatever, to make the food. And then my sisters was one of my sisters, let me not miss this, okay, so we were still waiting for our food. Then somebody in the back said, can y'all, why they still here? And then one of my sisters made a comment, said if we had all our food, we would be gone. So then, after one of the ladies in the back said that, the lady who was in the front register, I guess she catch drift of all the emotions or whatever. And see, my sister was like right here. This is, where people stand, and this is their, whatever. My sister was right here getting the sauce from their inside, and the lady from the cash register was like, back up, doing this like this. And she had an attitude, and I'm not sure what my sister said to her. Then the lady who had got shot was saying, she had spoke up and said something and was telling the girl, like, I already know, like, girl, so basically, like, trying to stick up for the register lady. I'm horrible at telling stuff. So, then, the other lady, I guess the lady taking up for the register lady felt like that was her way to get bucked or get big. So she was just walking back like, yeah, because nobody wants smoke, like nobody want to, basically trying to antagonize, saying she want to fight or whatever. And then one of my sisters was like, what you doing all that for, or something, saying like, you could clock out or whatever. And then one of my other sisters was just saying the same thing. And the lady in the back, and the lady who was the guest, who spoke up for the cash register lady, was saying stuff like, antagonizing too, basically saying, oh, called somebody and told them to bring her fire in or whatever, because these 4 hoes tripping or whatever, something like that. And one of my sisters said something like, I got it on me, shoot who or whatever, like basically saying the lady was basically saying she was gonna shoot first. Then, as we got our food, one of the managers, I guess she was a manager at McDonald's, she had came up to me and my other sister, the pregnant sister, and asked us, like, did y'all get everything? Are y'all okay? What do y'all need or whatever? And me and my sister told her we're okay, and we was walking out. And then the other lady still kept talking crazy. As we walking out, me and my other sister trying to get me and my 2 other sisters to leave out. And then this, the lady who told somebody to go get their fire had walked up to one of my sisters, and when I looked, I saw her hand. I don't know what she did. Her hand went like this, and my sister's hand went like this. So I turned around, put my foot down, and tried to grab my sister, because I ain't gonna grab, So, and next thing you know, I just heard bop. So I'm thinking, I'm looking for my sisters, and then I'm just thinking it was the lady that did the shooting, because she said she was gonna shoot first, and then I'm looking, and then I see her on the ground, and then we try to leave, and I see a man with my sister holding her, like trying to not let her go. And then that's when we had called our mom, and we went to go get her. And yeah, came back, my sister and them caught her. And that's really it.
This man holding your sister, did you see him hold your sister down? Or what altercation
Yeah.
transpired between them two?
I did. It was me and my two sisters was trying to let him go, let him take him off her because he had the gun to her head, like
Was
holding
it her gun or his gun? Or?
I'm not sure whose gun it was. I just seen him holding. I was trying to touch them, like let her go, but at the same time he got a gun and it's to her head, and then next thing you know the gun started doing this. So I pushed back like, sir, just let her go. Not knowing who shot who still at the same moment. So I'm thinking,
Where did your sister get a gun from?
I'm not sure where she got the gun from, but it was already on her.
And you never seen it before?
No.
During questioning, the first sister told detectives that the victim threatened to shoot first. If the victim indeed said that, and she actually had a gun on her, it would have a big impact in the case. But what does the second sister have to say?
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. The first sister, she looked like she wasted her talents. She can explain, she could tell a story. She could tell a story front, back, left, right, tell you exactly what type of shoes they had on, how they was laced up, and you over here in jail. You should have been on YouTube, you in jail. See? That's what, man. Let's see what the second sister, we're gonna see what they talking about. I need to see what they all talking about. Because the first one, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be one of them boring ones, but nah. I was like, what? All this happened? If it happened like, for real? Okay.
So without...
You know she need to take that bonnet off, but she probably ain't got her hair done, so I can't say that. So probably better off keeping it on.
Out there. How did they get to that? You know what I'm saying?
When we got in there, mind you, they already missed. They claimed that we had fake 20s, but we didn't have fake 20s.
Was somebody that worked there?
Yeah, they was like, we had fake 20. We had fake 20. Y'all never gave us the food and our change. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so when y'all give us our food or whatever, mind you, we're in the drive-thru at first. Y'all give us our food. We only got half of the food. So we started telling them like, we missing this, we missing that. So they getting attitudes and shit, but y'all should have had it right. So we like, all right, we're just gonna come in the inside. So we come in the inside. We standing at the counter. I'm standing like this way, but I'm just standing at the counter, but I'm turned towards the counter. So the girl was like, we telling the lady what.
No, but what I was getting at is, how you doing? There was so many of y'all, like none of y'all. I guess it could have happened so fast because none of y'all stop to the one.
We didn't even know my little sister had the gun on her too. Got into it, and this was so crazy. Then before my sister even pronounced that she had a gun, later was already calling for like, yeah, I had all y'all whole widow, all four of y'all, the exact what kind of house I had. That's why we keep asking for the camera. She like, I had, she started calling people was coming in there. She was like, I had y'all whole shot, woo. So then when my sister turned and she was like, hell, who shot? And tugged on her like, I got one too, like type shit. So the lady was just steady whoop. So mind you, by this time when they arguing, I'm still walking back and forth to my table back over there to my table to get my food and shit. So the lady started pointing her hand in my face, doing all like this. So I pointed back on her face like, stop putting your hand in my face, like doing her hand like that. She mushed me 2 times. Then we started fighting. Then when me and her started fighting, and then some gun went off, but I didn't know that it was my sister that shot. So when the gun went off, everybody just started running. I turned back around because I ain't see my sister come outside. So when I turned back around, I see the lady laying on the floor. My sister still in there, and the man had got up his fire on my sister.
The second sister's story closely matched the first. She repeated that the shooting only happened after the victim mushed food on her sister, and she also claimed no one expected Tanaya to pull a gun. Back at the precinct, Tanaya Evans sat quietly in the interrogation room. She looked tired, shaken, and overwhelmed. When detectives began asking questions, she has this to say.
Alright, you go in the restroom? Okay. Alright, I'm investigator Francis, this is investigator McCowan. We definitely want to talk to you about everything that took place today. Just want to ask you a few questions. But before we do that, can I get your first name?
Tanaya Evans.
Spell it for me.
T'*N'*I'*Y''A.
And what's your highest level of education?
Some college.
Okay. And is English your first language?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not asking you this to be offensive, it's just standard, okay? Just to make sure you understand, okay? So I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights before we ask you any questions, and we're gonna make sure that you understand, okay? So, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. Do you understand? You are entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you without cost, and he may be present at all times during your questioning. Do you understand? You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand? And I'm going to ask you again, and I need for a verbal answer, please. Do you understand these rights?
Yeah, but I need a lawyer. I do. I gotta, my sister.
You said you do?
I gotta talk to my sister for my lawyer.
Okay. So, do you, but I still have to ask you the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, but let me ask you again, do you understand these rights? Do you wish
Yes.
to talk, do you wish to talk to us at this time without a lawyer? Okay, so no.
That's an old person phone.
I can call my mama, like, the lawyer.
She invoked her right to remain silent and requested a lawyer, but the emotional shift came when they allowed her to speak with her mother.
Sanaya, we've been waiting on you to call.
Oh, please help me. I need a lawyer or something.
Okay, so listen. Don't write no statements. We've been talking to lawyers already. They're gonna come down there and talk to you tomorrow. They said do not talk over the phone. Don't talk about it over the phone. You are gonna be okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on that, baby. You okay? Milo and Apple are home.
I want to come home.
I know you do. You just gotta calm down and stop crying. Everything's gonna be okay. There's a way you can call everything. Like, we put the time on the phone, and Lord Dad is like, Lord Dad, he gonna put time on money on your food.
All right.
You already got like a pen and stuff like that, where like we can call you, enter a pen and stuff like that.
No, I'm at the headquarters in this room. I'm not.
You still down there?
Yeah.
That still got you in question. Did you write a statement?
No. I said I didn't want to talk.
Yeah, that's good. Keep it like that. Don't talk until your lawyer talk to you. Renee Rockwell is your lawyer for the time being. Mama gonna bring her down there and see what they saying and stuff like that. She's gonna try to get you a bond here and all that. So just be quiet. Don't talk about it with nobody. We know what happened. They already got to be. Yeah, we know what happened. Everything. Some other people been recording. That was in there. Everything is ours. It's gonna be all right.
All right.
You okay?
No. I wanted to go.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just gotta be strong right now so everything can get settled and stuff until we get everything situated. Oh, they want something.
All right.
You got my number? Somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, you got mama number, you know about her?
Yeah.
Okay. Apple number 2?
No.
Yeah, you need to get Apple number 2.
What is it?
You know your own phone number by heart? You know your own phone number by heart?
Yeah.
Okay, because we got your phone right here too. Hold on. And PGG and Keith said they don't want. Yeah, everybody put in, so it's Queen A,
I know she got maxed out minutes already. It said you gotta go through this.
All right. Alright, I gotta get it off.
Most people ain't got this support at all.
The man, the investigator came and said murder, aggravated assault,
In possession of firearm during commission of a felony.
and possession of firearm during a felony. I don't got a felony.
Murder is a felony.
Oh.
You're not a felon. You're not a felon.
No, murder is a felony, so you can't have yet.
Murder is the felony.
What you got to bring? Murder. Murder is a felony. But she's not a felon.
No one said she's a
Did
felon.
you get charged by a convicted felon?
No.
No.
Oh, murder in the process of committing a felony. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm set up. You okay? It's alright. We already got some money paid for that shit. Very good. You should keep your hand up.
Alright, I love y'all.
Love you too. No thinking. Yes, no thinking.
I love you too, twin.
The moment she heard her mother's voice, Tanaya broke down. All the shock she'd been bottling up suddenly spilled out. She told her mother she wanted to come home. Unfortunately, Tanaya's insane actions not only took a toll on her, the effect could be felt more by the family of the deceased.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Officer Berlin with the Land Police Department.
That's mom.
That's Mom?
That's
Okay.
crazy.
They told you what's going on?
I want to see my baby. I need to see my baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
So right now
they
it's a
say she had 4
homicide
kids.
investigation. Okay. Let me close the door. So it's a homicide investigation, okay? With a homicide investigation, there's a lot that goes into it, okay? Your child is unfortunately deceased, so she's considered a victim, okay? We have a lot of investigators and officers on the current scene of the incident, and they have to do search warrants and collect evidence and detain who they need to detain to make sure that we're doing everything correctly, okay? Your child has been worked on here. The Amy is here, but I've been told and given strict orders not to allow you guys to see your child until everything is completely done with the investigation, and I've been told by the lead investigator. Okay, once they do what they need to do with their end, you'll probably receive a phone call, okay, and letting you know if you can see your child and identify your child. But I'm just an officer. And the lead investigators are currently working your child's scene right now on RDA. Okay.
They have both suspects?
Right now, I'm not sure what's going on the scene. I was rushed to the hospital with your child to make sure that she was getting treatment. So I'm not sure what's going on the scene right now.
Okay.
Okay. But I just wanted to make sure I reached out to you and tell you guys my condolences. You know, stuff like this should never happen. You know what I mean? But once the lead investigator gets enough information, you guys will be notified, specifically you, since you're the mother.
So does she leave her contact information?
Do they have anything? Did you reach out? We guys on scene?
Once I got there, the ambulance gone, I left.
So you didn't speak to anybody?
No.
Okay.
Straight from
You have can I get
her name and
you got
right
name
here.
information?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in our chart here, but I don't know how that works. With.
Well, can I get a spare piece of paper
Yeah.
so I can get her information so I can make sure she reach out to the investigator? Yeah, I got her ID. We're gonna need her ID. Like I said, from her clothing down to her undergarments, everything is evidence because they have to conduct their own investigation in reference to the ME, reference to a homicide investigator, stuff like that. So I'm sorry you're going through this, ma'am. I really am.
One family lost a daughter. Another watched theirs be taken into custody. And a moment inside a fast food restaurant. A moment that could have ended with people simply walking away. Instead, turned into a shooting that changed every life in that room. By the end of the night, Tanaya Evans was charged with murder, aggravated assault, firearm possession during a felony, and theft by receiving a stolen weapon. The sisters were released without charges. but they remain tied to a tragedy.
Hi, I'm Lisa Figueroa of the Florida Defense Team in Orlando. Unspoken Crime Murders asked me to give some legal insight, not legal advice, how self-defense is evaluated in a shooting case involving a public business. In cases where the suspect claims self-defense, the investigators are going to look at a few different things. They're going to look at how reasonable it was that the person used this deadly force, and was it proportional? Did it match the force that the other person was using? What were the circumstances that led up to it? Who provoked it? Investigators are also going to look at the evidence, physical evidence, digital evidence. Is there surveillance? They're going to talk to witnesses. They'll evaluate the crime scene. They're going to look at the timing about how things unfolded. And they may also look at what the person did afterward. The fact that someone was an unarmed victim doesn't necessarily mean that someone can't claim self-defense. But prosecutors and the investigators are going to look a little bit more closely at the evidence to see whether or not self-defense is valid. They may look at whether or not the unarmed person was actually larger or stronger than the person who used deadly force. They'll also look at whether or not that person was charging them or at it, but ultimately in these cases...
Fast food restaurant, a moment that could have ended with people simply walking away, instead turned into a shooting that changed every life in that room. By the end of the night, Tanaya Evans was charged with murder, aggravated assault, firearm possession during a felony, and theft by receiving a stolen weapon. The sisters were
RP to her. I just had to go back and look at it again, but RP. I don't want to really say too much on it, cause it's a lot to say. I hate this light right here. It's just in the morning time. It's overkill every time. There we go. Like, you gotta tweak your settings, but yeah, like, I don't know. We're gonna see how this comes out, how this plays out. It's a tragedy she had to lose her life at McDonald's. It's a tragedy y'all fighting at McDonald's. It's a tragedy that this even happened. But like I said, working at McDonald's, you gotta be dressed like you straight going to Afghanistan in 2002. You wanna know what's crazy? I done met some people from Afghanistan, and I don't know why we was going to war with them, but that just, nah, let me shut up. But I'm talking about the ones that here. You know, they be cool. Like, believe it or not, everybody that you around 9 times out of 10, they be cool people. It be the one, let me shut up. We know who the ignorant people are. Man, don't be looking at me. Probably looked at me like, who are the ignorant? Man, let me get off here, man. Hey, hit that like and subscribe. But I just thought about that, like, cause y'all wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong, but yeah, man, get on.